Hello, welcome back to Farm Sim 22 here on Thornton Farm. How are things with you? I do hope all is well with you and yours as you drop in today. Off screen, we've not gone to another day yet. Off screen, I snuck in 2 more baling contracts. I said I wasn't going to do them on screen, but we had plenty of time left, and I threw in 1 fertilising contract. So Amy is now going off to do another fertilising contract, and then we're going to sell off the wool. So the wool's going to get rid of. Do need some diesel in here sometime, and we could buy a diesel tank perhaps. So we're going up to field 18 for this. So we'll get Amy underway, and then we can push on. Now, I made a note for myself many moons ago when recording this, that in actual fact the best price for wool was in May. Now weirdly, it's now said it was back in April, and I think I've had this happen before in 22 where it tells you like best price is June, so you wait till June and then you find it's switched it back to May. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Maybe I did just write down the wrong month, or maybe it just is that lo and behold it decides when the best month's going to be. But we should have enough to do this job. Go. Whoops. Speed up a bit. Have I got to go? Yeah, I've got to go well down the road. At one field I did, field 17, I got 95 bale of it. It was a heck of a job. I'll show you what we made in a sec. Well, you can see we've got a lot more money in the account anyway. Second one down from here now. Field 18. Yes. Because it's now 20 to 5 in the afternoon, so this will be the last thing we do today, besides selling the wool. Oh, crunch. I didn't wait for that gate to open then. Oh well, we'll have to replace his gate. So, get the 7210 Pro, tell it to do a job, fieldwork, CP fieldwork, target. Do this. Yeah, 2 headlands will do, generate that. Hopefully it goes, it does. And Amy's away, that's it, we'll let her get on with that. Meanwhile, now, the reason I've got half a bale of wool here is that I thought I would get this done virtually as the day started, but then I suddenly thought, no, let's just try and shove in a couple of baling contracts, and then like I say, lo and behold, not only did we get that, but we also got a fertilising contract. Might need the weight on this. We'll risk it for a biscuit to start with, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other part pallet as well, because if price is best. But this is what I mean. If you go to the prices and wool, see now show price fluctuations. Now I'm sure that when I did this, because I wrote it on my crib sheet, that it was May was the best time for it. So I don't know if it's changed, but it says it's 2,100 at best. At the moment we can get 2,183 at wholesale, is it? Yeah, so we'll have to go to wholesale with this. As I say, if wholesale is always the best price, then we might need to review that. But I don't think it always is for everything. Some of the bales I sold off, I sold to wholesale. That's where the contract said we had to take them. And because the other one was the BGA, again, we couldn't get money for the ones we dropped at BGA, so I took the rest of the bales that were over, and there was a lot of bales. There must have been about 26 bales, 30, I don't know, a huge amount of bales left over. So we made quite a killing on silage. Nope, come on. You know you want to leave them on the trailer. That's it, well done. Was she finished? Oh no, she's still driving. I wasn't looking properly then. See it on the screen with Simple Inspector mod. Whoops, steady. Down you go. And in, wait, Dadloo, I think. I think that'll just about get it on the trailer. So there's a bit of money to be made here. Now she's finished. Just let her stop driving. I'll bring her back when the job's finished. I would use the GoTo mod, but it doesn't work on here, sadly. I think everything's just a bit too tight and too closely knit. Nope, leave that behind. Steady. That's it. Fasten them on. So they're not going nowhere. Taut. Whoops. That one will do. That one will do. Open this. I wouldn't normally take apart pallet, but because it's actually going for money, then whatever we've got, we want every last bit of it. Because we won't be selling it again for another 12 months, so I have 12 months bales to shift then. Of course, if we get to a point where we sell off this land, we'll have to kind of do things like sell buildings and stuff like that, so we'll have to just be a bit creative in how that's done. Grab that. Thank you, sheep. Bear, bear. Bear. Room for another little shed there if you want. Don't want to put greenhouses up here because greenhouses and sheep might not mix. There might be a few broken panes. So the day's fast approaching its end. Mind you, we are in May, so it won't go dark that early. That's certainly what we can achieve in the days coming to its end. Steady Teddy. That's it. Jab jabbed. And we didn't need the weight after all. Come on, that'll do. Get you close enough. That'll do there. And away we go to the wholesale. So we've got 4,000 litres on, nearly 5,000, 1,000 a pop. So that's another £5 nothing to be sniffed at. Put your foot down and away we go. Oopsie. Once we get on a straight bit of road, I'll show you what we made. That's straight enough. Shouldn't really be doing this when I'm driving. Let's not then. No, let's do it. Go on, you know you want to. Or forget otherwise. Oh yeah, collect that please. Money. A la money. Yeah, so. Sold bales. £40,000 we made on sold bales. I still haven't had any more of that. I said last time about this miscellaneous payment. The only thing I think is that maybe I sold something back that I bought that was a mistake or something was wrong. That's the only thing I can think. But that would be sold vehicles. So again, it's just odd how do you get sold buildings? Sold animals can sold buildings. Yes, so if you sell buildings, you get buildings. So I didn't really know. Like I say, it's not the first setup day either, because sometimes then you've got bits of miscellaneous stuff. So we'll see when tonight comes. If we get money in, then we know it's from electricity, because we have a few bales of silage that have gone into the BGA. Because though you try and kind of set it so you get just the right amount of bales, you still do get a bit of left over. Not a lot. Just a bit. So yeah, this is where we bought the silage bales. And as this is 1st of May, as it first half of May. Where am I going? You're going the wrong way. Yeah, I know. Why? Well, you know, it felt like a bit of a scenic route. Yeah, we shouldn't do. We should go right way. Yeah, I am. Going now. It's just the top of here, you see, so you just drive straight in. Tell you what was fun was getting the auto bale stacker round these corners. Whew, that was close. Didn't have any accidents. You'd have been proud of me if you'd seen it. I might show you again sometime how I did it. Into the sell point. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the straps off now. Just so it all sells at once. I get one price then. It's not messing me about. Oops. Take it off. I'll put it on. Thank you. You need it. £10,000. Look at that, when he looks 200,000. So what I'll do is I'll get all this gear. We'll get Amy to drive back. We'll get this back to the farm, and we'll see you back down at the yard. So everything's back in the yard, all safely put away. So this month we have made from contracts. I was just going to look at contract income. 31,000. Made 82 in April. Obviously that's only half a month though, so there will be other jobs coming up. Yeah, so miscellaneous income is not showing anything at the moment. But you thought it might have been BGA income, wouldn't you? Let's have a look. Let's just have a look. New vehicles, sold, construction, land purchase vehicle, property maintenance, property income. That's where I thought that might come in. Anyway, like I say, it might just been something I'd sold or moved or whatever else. I'm just going to make myself a note that according to this thing now, you heard it here first. So remember, I'll test you. I'll make sure you remember. So wool now, price fluctuations is April. So that's what you have to remember. It's April. So let's go to another day and let's see what that brings. We're going to we've got a company agreed to come and fit a diesel tank tomorrow, and they'll actually supply us the diesel as well. It's the company that supply the diesel, actually supply the tank. You don't always have to buy from them, but they're going to put us a diesel tank in here. So, property maintenance, right? What else has come in? Has anything come in? Money. Right, so miscellaneous. Nothing in miscellaneous. So we know it definitely wasn't electricity. Production costs, sold bales, but no property income either. Well, so what's happening to the electric then that we're making? Because that's sold bales, sold wool, contract income. It's not that. Well, because in actual fact we've got, unless it takes a long time to kick in, if we go to our productions, we've actually got silage, and it is active. I'm sure it's active. Don't think I'd need to do anything to get it working. Or do I? Ooh. Can I visit it? Yeah, let's just visit that. I'm sorry. Sorry about this. I just kind of need to, because I don't know why it's not, that doesn't seem to be going down. And lo and behold, it doesn't seem to be producing anything either. Ah, it's not active, is it? Is that now active? It is. Right, so that will now be producing digester and electricity, so we will get some money coming in tomorrow. Oops, no, I didn't want that one. Back at the yard. Oh, we should be. Come on, let me out. Let me out. That's it. What jobs have we got today then? Have the sheep got food? We're not into... Not into harvesting season yet, I don't think. Have you got bales? Oh, you haven't. Have you got anything? Yes, you've got a bit. But we will make sure you're well looked after. Oh, I checked offline as well. These bales are the newest, so we won't use them first. How you doing, John? Hey, just hanging around? Yeah, okay then. Oh, steady, nearly. Brakes aren't brilliant. Stops when it wants. Drop that there. Again, these were a few bales that came off contract, so that might as well top up our stock a bit. But we're hardly likely to run out of these. The sheep are breeding, I think. I think we set off with 25, I think. If there's more than that now, then round you come and in you go. So that should now wackadoodle it up a bit. Oh yeah, so we've got 5 new ones, 45 there. Yeah, 50 now. Ooh, how many can it take? I don't know. Let's have a look. How many does it actually take? Oh, 50 or 50. Yep, so we might sell some of the older ones next year. Or even put another shed in. And, well, not another shed, another sheep pasture. It isn't actually a shed. They're free range, our sheep. Free range sheep. Close that gate. Let's see what else we've got to do. Ooh, what's in the saleses? Trailer. A wood trailer, but not wood to shift. A baler. 43k. I don't think so. I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Right, weeding, sowing, baling. Right, take baling out. I can do those off screen. I'd soon had a... See, there's all these weeding contracts. But what's a weeder going to cost? Are they all just... Yeah, it's all just using a weeder, so... Let's have a look at weeders. Weeders. Raise weeders. So one of them would cost me $4.84 to lease. Okay. $4.84 to lease. And how much are the jobs worth? Oh well, let's accept that contract, accept that contract, and accept that contract. So that's going to give me 3,000, nearly £4,000 there. And we still have a few more to pick up. So then is to head down to... Oh yeah, they're putting this diesel tank in, aren't they? Forgot about that. It's containers, is it? I think, is it under containers? Oh yes. Needs to be somewhere fairly accessible, but... Whoa, come back. Yeah. What about just the other side of there? That'll do. So they fit that, and then they put you a bit of diesel in as a starter. It's part of the deal. Don't want 3,000 litres. Give you 500 litres as a starter, which is good, isn't it? It's all part of the cost and the service. So go and diesel this up. We'll get Amy to take the other tractor down because that needs a bit of repair. Can leave the front loader, we don't need that down. Oh, no. Leave the front loader arms, please. Oh yeah, do that. Tanker. That should be full now. But folks, I think we've kept you long enough. Perhaps a bit shorter episode, but it means we can come in next time and crack on with all these weeding contracts and get that bit of money in. But thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.